We have begged for that labor force survey, demanded that labor force survey. We have called on the minister to provide that labor force survey because they said in the budget that it was done. Last year, when they presented the budget, they said a labor force survey was done in September, October. No matter what we said, no matter how many times we called, that labor force survey of 2016 was never produced. And even today, has not been produced.
According to Senator Nazim Burke, he has some concerns as it relates to the size of the labor force.
So if the labor force shrunk by 7, we're not saying unemployment or employment, the size of the labor force shrunk, even though an additional 2,300 people came on. The labor force was 1,700 less than it was the year before. Then we must ask the question, where did these people go? Is it that they migrated? Is it that they died? Is it that they went back to an age below 15 or 16? Something happened that they had some kind of transformation, that they're children again? So they're underage and therefore cannot be counted as workers? In other words, what explains this? Somebody has to be able to explain that to us and not just make these silly statements. Somebody has to be able to explain to us what happened.
The senator, who also served as the finance minister under the NDC administration, also questioned the unemployment figure.
According to the Prime Minister, that 3,980 persons are engaged in the debushing program. We have received information that the persons that when the survey was done, those 3,980 persons who get 3 fortnights a year were working. When the survey was done, 3,980 debushing workers were on the job. Officially, they are employed. And those numbers that we are hearing include this 4,000 people as employed people. So when the figures are done, we realize that, Mr. President, when these people finish their 2-week debushing program and they get their $400, they're gone back home, they have nothing, they're not employed. But the government is now using that information to come and say, employment gone down, unemployment gone down from 28% to 24%. That's what we are hearing, right? Mr. President, this kind of monkey trick would not apply.
An inquiry to the Ministry of Finance Statistical Department informed our newsroom that the data which was made available in the budget document was done so to facilitate the process and that the information is preliminary. The department added that the survey first needs to be evaluated by the World Bank and other bodies before publishing. The Statistical Department says once this process is complete, the survey will be published, and it's only then they will be in a position to address concerns expressed. Eugenia Peters, GBN News.